Good morning from HUA HIN. Now, I know you're thinking, wait a minute, where's the beach? I thought you said you were in HUA HIN. Yes, I am. We're in HUA HIN region. Now, if you're in HUA HIN town proper, you know that when you walk along the sidewalk, there are these giant durian baked into the sidewalk. And that's because it is such a source of pride for the region because they have what is known as the best durian in Thailand. It's twice the price, but people love it so much. Locals are willing to pay twice the price and they don't actually need to export it. And so if you come up into the highlands, it's a lot of agriculture and durian production. I am at THIP OCHA KIRI farm stay. This has been a durian farm for a long time, but in the last 3 months, they just decided to add a homestay component to it, which I think is really great. You can stay here for a night, a week, a month, or a year. They actually have built these modern buildings so that if people want to live here, they can do it. They have rooms or like little villas or chalets for 2 people, 4 people, 6. There's a pool here. There's a fantastic cafeteria. I shouldn't even call it a cafeteria because the food here is so good. I will show you our little neighborhood because you're in the middle of this orchard with durian trees around you, and then it looks like this. It looks like a neighborhood you would see elsewhere. You can drive here. There's a little cute bridge. Now, as I said, they have lots of different kinds of accommodation here. So if you're looking to stay close to the river and also the cafeteria, this is a great option. It's where we're staying. And all of the units are named after different varieties of durian. Ours is Alan's favorite, and I think the most popular in Asia. But they're just these little cute spots. And then you can see, if you want, you've got direct access to the river. We arrived yesterday. We had 2 meals, lunch, dinner, which were so amazing. Yeah. Probably like the best kind of meals that we've had in HUA HIN, I think. Just really beautiful, great quality. And the people here are so nice, it just makes it even better. Breakfast, I don't know why we were surprised to see all of this delicious food to come in. The great thing was they remembered immediately that Alan doesn't eat pork, so they gave us 2 options for breakfast, both of them chicken-based. So we have like a typical standard Western meal. It's like chicken bacon and chicken sausage. And then I got this, which is almost like a rice soup with rice meatballs. Yeah. And it looks like they actually made the meatballs from scratch. So not like those processed meatballs, which I do not like in Asia. It's actually ground chicken meatballs, which is so good. But I really want to get into this meatball because the meatballs just look so good. So good. It's just something nice, light, comforting for breakfast. So the plan for today is we're gonna finish breakfast and then we're gonna head out. This is 3 acres of land and they not only have durian, but I think they have some vegetables, some pineapple, and some bio extracts. We're gonna learn a little bit more about it. What an amazing breakfast, and the sun has come out in full force for our farm tour. Now, I think this farm is really interesting because, like many others for years, it used chemicals and pesticides, and then it realized, why are we putting chemicals on? Because then we have to just replenish the earth. So they needed to do something a little bit more sustainable. And so they have been working for the last few years to deal with pests, fungus, just issues naturally, and then also use natural fertilizers. It's very interesting and I think inspiring for what they're doing because they are able to grow and they have these beautiful trees. So we're gonna meet the people who are doing this and just learn a little bit about how you don't always need chemicals. It was fascinating to learn how they moved to organic farming, using things like bat dung for fertilizer, tobacco leaf extract to repel insects, and then also they take 1 egg and ferment it for a month to create a 5-liter jug of fertilizer for the plants. So interesting.
Fermentation, milk and egg, this one.
So is it all the egg or like milk, egg white?
All the egg.
The whole egg?
The whole egg.
This is compost.
Yes, compost. Cow and the chopped leaf here.
So you just take the leaves from the ground with you bring it over here.
In Thailand, the season of durian is different from the part of north, east, west, and the south. Different. Surrounding this mountain is very good name, very big name for durian over here. When you have the durian, you have to eat this fruit after.
Really?
Durian is very hot, very high energy.
Yes.
But this one, it reduces.
So you eat them together?
Yeah, that's right.
Did you know this? You did. This is the first time I heard this, that you eat them together.
Yeah.
Because sometimes durian is too hot.
That's right.
I have learned so much about farming durian, and actually all of the things that have already existed that farmers probably used a long time ago to get rid of the pesticides, and now we are using again. So when you come here and you see the buildings and everything, you feel like, you know, this is some kind of corporate big farm, but actually the way they're doing things here is so interesting. So we're going to go see the pond where they're doing some aquaculture. So they're just making on a small scale fish that they will use, and then also snails. And it should be really interesting. So why they're doing it is actually because they had food that they could feed the fish, and they have the plants for the snails. And so they're looking at how do they be sustainable with what they have.
We have a snail.
Snails?
Yeah.
All right, okay.
It's Thai freshwater snail is very big name, this one.
You eat them?
Yeah.
Oh,
the
okay.
big one.
Oh.
The ordinary one in mud pond like this. It's about this size.
Small?
Yeah, small. But this one from Mekong River.
Ah. Because it's from the river.
Yeah. Big river.
They are much bigger. Okay, that is so much bigger.
Yeah.
So the small ones you'll put back so that they grow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's only about 2 months ago when I put this one.
Oh, so they
this
take
young.
about 2 months to become adults. So those will become much bigger soon. Will you serve these in your restaurant? Will you have these on the menu in your restaurant?
Not now.
Not later when they're bigger.
Yeah, later.
We will be back in 2 weeks. They also have an organic farm that has just started. They're growing some things, and whatever grows goes into the restaurant. Now, a lot of things have already grown and been picked, but just to give you some basics, no chemicals on any of this. And they're growing everything from strawberries, which are not typical, but also very expensive in Thailand, to long beans. We've got some tomatoes over there, peppers, and he's gonna show us some other things too. This, for the first time, I thought it was shiso, but it's caraway. I've never tried fresh caraway before. It smells better than it tastes. It's not so bad, actually. It would be good in a salad. That was such an incredible tour. And it was the reason why I wanted to come here. I wanted to learn more about durian, more about farming in Thailand, tried some unique things like the fresh caraway. It's just, this place is so nice. We are still talking about, should we come back here? The next time we come to Thailand, this would just be like a nice spot to rest and relax. It's so peaceful. Honestly, the only noise is the river, the birds, and the occasional farming vehicle, but I can live with that. Next up, very important, we're headed for lunch. This is lunch with the most spectacular view. Looking out onto the riverside is just so beautiful. And when people think about eating in Thailand, when they dream about coming here and eating all of the traditional food, I know that they've seen these pictures of bright, vibrant colors and fish and fresh vegetables and all of these healthy foods, and that is exactly what they served us today. So we don't choose. It just shows up and it's always incredible. This is our second day. We never want to leave. This is a Penang fish curry, and you could smell, it was so fragrant coming out. I've got some red chilies in there, so fingers crossed it's okay. This fish, it's like butter. It is so tender. They didn't make it too spicy for me. It's got the skin on, which actually I love. And then alongside of it, we have some papaya salad, which I already know that I love. It's not traditional to this area, but Isan food is just so popular in all of Thailand, so you can get a lot of it around here. Just light, bright, cuts the curry, delicious rice, so good. And for dessert, we have the most beautiful plate of mango sticky rice. This has just been like just the perfect day so far, and it's not over. That was a great lunch. We have the afternoon free, and so they've really encouraged us to go check out this local waterfall. It's 20 or 30 minutes away, and they say that when Thai people come to this area, it's the #1 thing that they do, and we should not miss it. So we've made it to Pala'u, which is a famous waterfall here in the national park. I didn't realize actually we were going to a national park. I thought I would fly my drone. There are no signs here that say you can't fly drones, but in general, national parks are protected areas not only for plant life, but also for animals, and that includes birds, so I'm not gonna bring it in. It looks like we're gonna have to walk a little bit, and it says also that it could be a little bit slippery, so we're gonna see how that goes. I should mention, National Park, $300 a person to get in. If you're driving a car, it's an additional $30 for parking, and motorcycles are only $20. So coming down here, pretty standard advisories that the rocks on the pavement are slippery when wet, be careful. You can visit the waterfall up to the 5th level. So it looks like there are a number of different places you can go. And then over there, it says it's only 750 meters to the 5th level. So that's not far, under a kilometer. I am just happy to be here. If we hadn't gone to the farm stay, we would have not made it out here. I knew about this waterfall, but I think from town it's an hour and a half. So it felt like a lot just to go and hope that it was great. I didn't know it was part of a national park, but this national park, so beautiful. I'm really glad we're doing this. Wow, you can actually get to the 1st level 100 meters. We love to see it, but I don't like the kinds of waterfalls where you have to like climb over things and potentially slip, and that part's not fun. I want to show up, go for a little bit of a walk, and then like see the beauty of the waterfall. It is not hot, but it is very humid here. It's the end of March, and Central and South Thailand are going to become very hot, like 40 Fahrenheit soon. And I would say we're definitely over 30 right now. So I can see a waterfall swim in our future. I think that was #1. We're ready for #2 now. I actually don't know why we don't come to waterfalls more. Every time we go to one, we love it. And this is just another one. This national park is so vast. You've got these just giant trees that are clearly, you know, hundreds of years old, and so many animals. Okay, so the easy bit of the path, which was very accessible for, I think, most people, has ended. We are heading to the second level, and you had to go up some rocks, although it was pretty good. And now you're just really in the forest, so you have to watch your feet and be very careful if you're holding a camera. The next little bit, it looks like you need to have sneakers for, good shoes, and to pay attention. I may not film as much of this because it looks like we're mostly going to be climbing rocks. I think we're very lucky. It's very dry right now. So I have seen other people do this on YouTube and they've slipped and it's dangerous. So two things. I think it's dry and also the water is very shallow. Look at all those fish. Holy! And all through here. If you know what that is, they just have these two little whiskers on the end. If you know what it is, let me know. Oh, this is, I don't know if this is what I signed up for. It's a lot of these rocks. And we made it to the fourth level, 4 of 5. I feel like it's some kind of like when you were a kid and it was like Super Mario and you made it to the next level. We have made it. It's not hard. It's just a lot of going up and down rocks and over roots and things. We're being extra careful, but it's actually really, really nice.
Unfortunately, we didn't make it to the last waterfall. We realized that the last stretch took the longest amount of time and we needed to get back for dinner. There was a surprise waiting for us and we did not want to be late.
All right, so we have such an amazing surprise to the end of a really fantastic day, and that is there was some local durian. So normally this durian in the region is available in August, but they found a few trees that were still harvesting fruit and were able to get us some. The durian in this area is known to have low smell, just a little smell. Yeah. It's also known not to give you the durian burps. If you've ever had them, you know what the struggle is with that. And then also, it's actually twice as expensive as other durian. And you would think that would mean maybe they would export it to like Japan or China, but no, people pay double because they say this is the best. Is this the best durian in Thailand? Let me tell you. Oh, it has a very smooth, creamy, a little bit sweet. It's really good. If you've tried durian and you think, oh, it's so pungent, it's too strong, it smells like rotten cheese or dirty feet, this is totally different. I am a believer. This is the best durian I've had in Thailand, but also this is the best durian I've ever had. This is my brand of durian. If you come to Thailand and you're here around August, you have to pay the extra money and buy from this region because this durian is so good. This will make a durian lover out of you, for sure. This is the end of the day, end of this video. In the next video, we're going to be eating lots more food, having more fun, seeing lots of things in Southeast Asia. See you then.